Welcome in. How's it going? How are we all today? I broke my audio. Give me a sec. A lot of things are broken. Atypical. I'm back streaming and something's broken. But welcome in. We're back. Hey, Dreadclaw. Welcome in. We're back. How's it going? Surprise, bitch. We're here. How's it doing? Hey, Monstrum. How are we all? You'll have to bear with me, as I said. There's my sound alerts are all broken this morning. Don't know why. They worked yesterday when I was testing, and other stuff was broken. I've got new music in the background, so I'm not sure how that's doing right now because I can't hear shit on my end. But I hope you're all well. So yeah, we're gonna be back streaming. Also low, at least for me. Okay, so that's yeah. We're gonna work through all these audio issues. Why is my mic so quiet? Properties. Nope. This is the stuff I really can't test until like there's no audio filters on my mic. Why is this a thing? Oh man, hang on a sec. Oh, I'm well. I was gone for so long because basically a lot of medical stuff that I was waiting on finally showed up. Now I've forgotten where I've edited my microphone. That's the big question. Where is the configuration for my microphone? Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Let me see. Where did I put all this frickin' stuff? Oh my god. I forgot my own setup. Alerts. Sound. No. Mic. Hold on. We got this. There's no filters on that either. Okay. So I don't know why it's so low. Okay. What do I got in this? Bring speech to the fore, pure, clear, free of noise. Sure. Let's turn that on and see if that fixes anything. These are going to be some teething issues the first few days. Hey, Prime Minister Sister, welcome in. It's been so long since you've streamed. Sure, it's yourself. It is yourself indeed. Hello, Captain Zeep. Welcome in, everybody. So just a brief breakdown. I said, basically all of my medical appointments that I've been waiting on came all at once. And then also there's legal stuff from my former work that I can't talk about going on. That seems to have all settled down, though. And I was actually planning to stream sooner, but I basically went in for a surgery. Nothing major. I just had to remove some lumps and bumps. But they were on my head, so I couldn't wear my headset or anything like that for ages. And I was like, you know what, rather than the stress of trying to wear a headset and stream and organize all that stuff, I'll just wait until it's healed. So that took about a month. But we're back. What I've done is, guys, we're back to our usuals. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 9 a.m. till 11. Also, guys, give us the goss. What's been happening with you? What's going on? And then we're going to be doing Wuthering Waves on Mondays and Tuesdays, and then we're going to continue our Dragon Age playthrough on Wednesdays, Thursdays. Now, of course, I am a gacha game addict, so I was not playing my gacha games while I was gone, but I was very considerate, and I recorded all my shit for you guys. So I'm going to play the videos, we're going to talk over it, we're going to talk shit. So I'm going to get this started. So let me swap my stuff. Prime Minister says just hype, you can watch me in the gym again. I know, right? You can watch all the gacha waifus. God, where are my buttons? We're going to gaming. I gotta turn off my browser audio. Alright, I'm gonna get right into it. Boom. I was clever.
Oh, it's been a while.
I need to turn off my audio on my end because I can't hear shit. Hey, shush. There we go.
Super cool. They need someone to try it out.
I didn't get a fabulous set of bolt-on. No, I didn't. I didn't get some bolt-on. Why are there so many graphical weird shit on my screen? Hang on a sec. One of those is not legit.
Encore can't wait to see you.
That's not the one. Wait, it was? No? Not that one. There's a black... That one's supposed to be there. So basically we're starting off with the... Speaking of gacha games, I can get you a Raid Shadow Legends. Not sponsored by Prime Minister Sinister. I feel like you're sponsored for some reason. But no, I got two, I can't remember what they're called, they're hemo something, or they're like a bundle of blood vessels that bubble up into lumps. I got them removed on my head, and then I got a mole in the back of my neck lopped off. Alright, I gotta figure out which of these is broken.
I knew you'd join my team.
But yeah, we're getting through all the stuff. Did you play? No, I am not interested in the horse girls in any way, shape, or form.
So,
it is not appealing to me.
Where is that thing
So
you
no.
mentioned?
No horse girls for me.
No rush.
Cameras.
Before
Get
that,
one of the
do you
cameras.
know
No.
someone celebrating their very first anniversary today?
I've got a
It's
black
second
bar and I
coming
don't know
of
what it
Solaris.
is. I feel like it's
Happy
me.
first anniversary of the beta test.
Is it me?
But I remember it was developed by the Pioneer Association. What makes you part of this?
It's an assignment Miss Shorekeeper gave
No.
me. During
it is me, hold on.
vacation, Encore needs to help Tethys prepare a special
Oh, there's no
surprise
one to
in
do.
their game
That
world.
also works though. Alright, we're good. I fixed it. I got rid of the black bar. There is a second black bar on screen. But bear with... Oh, shit. There's nothing I can
Will
do about
you
that one. I pre-recorded it and forgot to turn off the damn thing. Oh, let me get... Where's...
You're
I'm
the
missing a button.
best.
That one? Yeah, I can see the street.
Let's
There we
get
go.
started now. Hello, Tethys.
The horse girls are
Can you
nice.
hear me?
And Prime Minister
We're all
Sinister
prepared.
subscribed for 9 months in a row. I'm sorry,
Now,
there's no alerts
Your
right
name
now.
will count in the game.
Thank you very much for the sub,
How do
Prime
you
Minister
wanna call
Sinister. Yeah,
yourself?
my audio
Okay.
for all my alerts is broken for some reason. No idea why.
Anyway, your
I
account
checked
is
all
done.
the usual issues and it's
Now,
not one of those. I figure
It's
something just
time
needs
to
a...
let Encore's
update.
imagination
even I who usually play Gacha play that game. Yeah, I just like, I have
Let's
no
go.
interest
Got
in...
no time to waste.
I'm very close to dropping Honkai Star Rail. That's our news. There's only 2-point notification things too. Yeah, all of the audio alerts are broken this morning, and rather than having them on and people redeeming them and then being angry that they didn't get to redeem them, I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna turn them off until I can fix it. I did all the prep. I got all the stuff edited, got all the stuff updated, and then I just, as I was starting to stream, I was like, I should probably check my sound alerts. They're not working.
Generated
Okay.
everything here after
I feel like it's
scanning you.
probably I need to
Pretty
re-authenticate
amazing, right?
with
Of course,
something, because
Encore
I haven't been on
helped too.
since May, guys.
See that
Your
huge
reverb.
cake over there?
They'll be
That's
back. Once I
Encore's
fix them,
design.
they'll be back. They'll be back indeed. But yeah, we're gonna go through our first 2 streams for Wuthering. It's gonna be the anniversary castle event. I did my best with editing these, so bear with me. But it means you get straight through to the content and all the weird cubey things, which I actually kind of thought were kind of fun.
Because I turned you into one.
And
Miss
yeah, I think I've
Shorekeeper
got.
could only grant me a
I've
tiny
tried to
bit of
avoid the
Tethys
main quest of
computing
Wuthering Waves
power,
for as much as
so
possible,
this
but I
cube is
got
the
up until
best
the
I
point
could
where
manage for you.
I met Lupa. And I started my Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game in Wuthering Waves endeavor.
Look,
So I
It's
haven't
an
gotten too far into
Amicube.
it. But we do have. I'm just gonna take the first few streams to be chill, ease back into it. I got my coffee, and it's good coffee. I got my
only
mushroom
you
coffee,
and me
so
are
I'm
real
quite happy.
here. The rest are replicas
Come on, guys, what are
based
you
on
up
the
to?
scan
What
results.
have you been gone over the May,
I
June,
followed
July?
Miss Shorekeeper's instructions
With two,
and made
3
12
months?
different cubes.
I was gone. I said
They
like
should
just
all be
all my
here.
appointments came at once, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna stress. No stressy
Where's
spaghetti.
the cake?
I'm just going. Who stole the cake? I forgot they stole an entire fucking cake. I also love that this was called Bowsette, as in like this is like basically we're playing Paper Mario, okay? But it's not. It's an evil Abby. She stole the cake. Get her.
Nope, only one.
Yeah, like Gacha games. I haven't started anything new. I'm still waiting on Duet Night Abyss to let me in to play their fucking beta. I swear to God, which is basically just Warframe with anime waifus. Looks good, and then Neverness to Everness. But my concern about that one is it's done by the guys who did Tower of Fantasy. But I did hear Tower of Fantasy is making a new Chinese server as a tester that takes out all of the gacha mechanics out of the game and just puts it in as it focuses on the MMO. So I'm curious. I think if it hits off in China, it might come to the rest of the world. And if that happens, I might go back and play it. How good fast I got it, says Mark Bushy. Yeah. Did you enjoy your weekend, Prime Minister Sinister? I know we had booked to go, and then we had to cancel, but himself has been dying of
Nope, not at all.
allergies
You were only
for nearly
supposed
2
to chat
weeks
with the
now.
cubes.
To the point where his
Somewhere
head is like a balloon full of sludgy soup, and every time he moves it, he's like, oh. And I was like, okay, you're not driving if you're like that. And he's like, that's fair. And then he was like, I don't want to drive. And I'm like, okay. So we had to unfortunately cancel. But I hope she had a fantastic birthday. And I'm going to steal your Marpeep.
Oh, hi there,
Mareep. I always pronounce it wrong. I'm going to steal
Alto
it.
is not
It's
here.
too big and cute.
Encore was
And the
just
Zeepling is
confused
7
when
months
a
old
weird
now.
cube
We're in the
called
process of
Bowser
moving him
showed
from
up
our
and
room
ate
to
the
his own.
anniversary cake.
Ooh. I don't think. I know for a fact that I never really had a cot as a baby because I learned to climb before I learned to crawl, and I was, you know, it would explain a lot me falling on my head as a kid, and my parents were just like, you know what, let's just preempt the head trauma and just put her in a bed. I understand things weren't super great for either of you guys. I hope you both are feeling well now. We're a lot better. I recovered a lot quicker than he did. And then we took the effort yesterday to like deep clean the house as well. To make sure like that wasn't contributing to anything. She said she had the best birthday. That's fantastic. Good to hear. Good to hear. I wanted to show off my archery skills, which are like null. I have none. I've never done archery. I did kids archery, you know, you get the plastic ones with the sucker cups. And you aim them at people, but I've never actually done archery. Is that a Oh no. Did you bring a spray bottle, Prime Minister Sinister? And just be like, pss, 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 and they misbehave.
Then I'll leave
That
this
weekend was
to
a
you.
fucking disaster. I'm
You
not gonna
can
lie,
handle it.
Prime Minister Sinister, because
Encore believes in you.
they shut down the trains to do maintenance. They also shut down the water supply to like a quarter of Dublin and Wicklow to do maintenance. Then the air show in Bray was on, and it was just like, what is it with people and picking like the super busy days? Traffic was gonna be fucking abysmal. And so satisfying once it actually goes where you want it to. I know, right? They weren't in suits or anything. Look, could you imagine a bunch of furries in full costume turning up to an archery farm in the middle of fucking Wicklow somewhere? And the farmer just been like, what the fuck? Oh man. Yeah, everyone, is it Fiona? I think we've stormed Fiona in Ireland at the moment. Yeah, Farscape couldn't come because of the trains. Hiker's house is low pressure water, so it wasn't completely cut off. Yeah, I think they didn't fully cut off the water from my understanding. They basically like if you can do without water, that would be great. Because it was like the main pipe out of the reservoir was going to burst. So they had to like reduce the flow significantly. They were just like, hey, if you can avoid using water, that would be great. But we just treated it as if the water was turned off completely and just went with that. My voice is a bit raspy this morning. I think it's just because I've just woken up. I don't smoke, I swear to God. Yeah. But I'm trying to think what else happened. Oh, I bought myself a little handheld gizmo, so I've been like power grinding Pokemon Emeralds in the background. I haven't been playing any of the Dragon Age. I want to do that perfectly live. I said, but I did want to participate in a lot of the Wuthering Waves stuff that was going on. But I recorded everything from my pulls. But I cut out all like the chaff traveling in between for as much as possible, where not applicable to story. And so it's all condensed. So the castle event for the anniversary should only take 2 streams. So that should just be this week. Our lovely bug lady may have also been convinced she's a furry. Oh. I mean, I'm partway there technically, right? Because I got the tail and the ears. But it's just like, I like foxes. Anytime I'm like going for a walk in my area, because there's a lot of wild foxes in the area, I walk along late at night and then I just see one run across the road. And my brain instinctively just goes, baby, baby, cutie baby. And I'm just like, yeah, wild babies, can't touch them, but like there's that fucking idiot one that keeps going, ooh, I like running under cars. And it's like, okay. But like he'll like duck under the parked ones because he likes doing that. But then he doesn't understand the difference between a parked car and a moving car. He tends to run out into traffic and try and duck underneath them. And the cars and the buses are just like, I swear to God, this fox is going to get everybody killed, including himself. Hey, Sage, the lost Vex Mind, welcome in. How are you doing? How's it going? Yeah, we're back. We're back. We're way behind on Wuthering Waves, but we're getting there. Hey, you don't need a fursuit to be a furry. I like fuzzy things. Like, that's it. Don't like anything else about it. But like everything, people can make things creepy. So I'm just like, I will just stick with being happy with my foxes and my wiggly ears and my tail. Thank you very much. You're going crazy because of Destiny 2. Oh, I'm not really follow Destiny 2, but foxes aren't the smartest, so that's... Some of them are smart, some of them are not smart. Did they release a new patch or something for Destiny 2? I would love to play Destiny 2, but my problem with it is because it archives their content. I'm not interested in playing because I'm like, if I'm paying for content, I want access to it. I was going to continue that sentence, but I'm like, that's pretty much the gist of it. If I pay for something, I want to be able to play it. And I get it, it's to like, I don't know, make the servers more efficient or something like that. But then I'm looking at Guild Wars and Guild Wars 2 going, you know, they don't do that, so. It does have new story. Yeah. Yeah. I knew they had a patch or something. I know Guild Wars 2 has a new DLC coming out, and there's something big. I think it's player housing is coming with that one. I need to get back into that. There's too many games, guys. There's too many games. I finished Avowed. I enjoyed that. I got a good ending, except for for one character. It kind of felt bad. Oopsies. And I got Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, while the sale was on. Picked up a few things for the sale. I usually just try to buy it now through the summer sale to reduce my spending, because otherwise I will buy all the things that are reduced. I've only got like 20 minutes into Flintlock, but I'm enjoying it. Would you play Expedition 33 on stream? Maybe? I would love to play Expedition 33 on stream. The thing is, I need to buy Expedition 33 on to play it on stream. I have so many games, and with the disaster that was last year, my finances have been severely reduced. So I basically have to curb my spending so I can pay my taxes is the next priority. But nobody wants to hear about that. Basically, I just don't have money to spend on even gachas. Like, I know I do this with free to play anyway, but I've treated myself to like 3 games over the summer sale, and like that's it for the rest of the year. You know what I mean? So yeah, but I would love to play it when I get the chance for it. But I think we're doing Wuthering Waves, and then we're doing Dragon Age 1, 2, and 3. And then once we finish 3, I'm going to buy myself 4 and then play through 4. That's the plan. But I'm also getting an itching to go back and do some Souls games. And when it's your birthday again, I could get it for your birthday or something. I would appreciate that. Wouldn't mind that. But Sage, give us the breakdown on what's going on with Destiny 2. Are you excited for a new story? Or is it there's something else coming to the game that you're excited about? Birthday is in October. Usually I would do a day off for my birthday and then do a stream for that. But that probably won't be happening this year. I cannot afford to take days off this year. The new story is already out along with the raid. Okay. Are you hopping straight into that, or are you going to you need to do some grinding with that? Yeah, birthday is October. I might do maybe a weekend. I don't know. It's my birthday. I might not stream at all. That week I might not stream. But my plan is to go back to streaming properly now in the mornings. It's still obviously casual. But I thought this event was so funny. Where you get to play with your characters, and then you also get to summon cubes with your characters. You put them in cube abilities. It was fun. I didn't finish the final part of it because it was too intense.
Astral modulation.
They're taking a little break because of the puzzle for the story. Oh, okay. Is it a case of it's too difficult, or is it a case of there's a lot of... You know, some games they put in too many puzzles, and it's okay, there's 50 puzzles here. I'll come back to this.
Together we walk. My blade yearns.
Try and get this frog in my freaking throat. Other game-wise, yeah, Hate and Swords are about to be dropped. I'm keeping an eye on... Oh my god, what's it called again? Tower of Fantasy, because if they bring in the version where they take out all the gotcha stuff, they just put the MMO in, I might go back and play it. They put the puzzles difficult to do if you're not thinking. Ah, yes, you must engage your brain in order to do puzzle. You can't just passively kind of go tick, 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 done. You have to actually, oh, I have to stop and think. I must use at least 1% of my brain power.
Time to wrap it up. Watch and learn. Leave it to me.
Oh, I was doing Dave the Diver. I don't know if I started playing that before I left the stream. We started a new Total War 3 Warhammer playthrough with my friends. And a bunch of us just decided to go lizard. And that stupid freaking meme is stuck in my head. It's the one where the lizard, he's just going, lizard, lizard, lizard. And he's just pushing the button. And it's like, this has consumed my life now. I love the lizard. I love that no thought. Only empty head. TV shows probably what I was doing. I watched one of my new favorite sci-fis, Dark, the German TV show, but it's like
It's our current call.
it's on Netflix at the moment. It's all about time travel and time paradoxes. And if you know me, I'm one of these people like time is very gimmicky thing to put into shows. It's very hard to do it right and not be a gimmick. At least like with Doctor Who, they're just like, I don't know, this is the gimmick of the show. Like, okay, cool. You know, wibbly wobbly timeline nonsense. But other shows like or movies try to put it in, and it becomes like this Deus Ex kind of thing where it's like, oh, we're just gonna fix everything with time travel. It's like, well, you kind of ruined the entire story because none of it matters if you've got access to time travel, right? I'm getting drowned out by the game noise. Okay, let me turn down the game. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I don't know where the settings for my mic are, so let me get that work. Thanks for the heads up though, Sinister. I got that meme with the crazy person talking about disappointing parents to taking on God. Why is my microphone being so... Dun dun dun. We're gonna fix this somehow. I know it's probably just like my gain. Is it this? I don't know. I'm just pushing buttons in the background at this point. Trying to figure it out. One of these things is broken. Oh, maybe it's this button. Hold on. That bit better? No problem, Sage. Have a good night, alright? Take it easy. Thank you for popping in. Enjoy your Destiny 2. That might be a bit better. I think that you might get some stuff in the background, though. That's the only problem. But we should be good. Why is this? Is this too big? Oh, that's the camera. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I'm not, like, got my window capture too big or anything like that. That looks good. Okay. Yeah, so Dark is my new favorite sci-fi show. Does time travel and time paradoxes very well. Very happy with that one. And it's a completed show. It's like it's only 3 seasons long, and then it's like done. There's nothing else. So I enjoyed that one. And then also been watching Sakamoto Days. New episodes have been coming out. New episodes of The Don The Don. The Don The Don has made football interesting, if that was possible for me anyway. I watched Happy Gilmore 2 at a bout of insomnia like a week or two ago, so I was like, you know what, at 5 a.m. Happy Gilmore 2 sounds like a great idea. And then I watched it and I was like, hang on a second, I don't think I've ever watched Happy Gilmore 1. I was like, I don't get any of these references, so I went back and I watched the first one. I was like, okay, yeah, I've never watched the first one, whoopsies. But now I've watched both in the wrong order, as is typical of me. And then, oh, I watched Kuriko's Basketball. I don't know if I mentioned that one before I went. And then finished Mad Men. I'm like, I know I watched a bunch of other stuff, but I can't remember what it was. I need to watch Happy Gilmore 2. I'm also curious to watch the new Naked Gun. Happy Gilmore 2, I will tell you, even without watching the first one, I enjoyed it. There's so many cameos, and Happy Gilmore 2 is basically the same premises as the first one. He needs money, and it's just this heartfelt thing about family, you know, and wanting to do right by his grandma. So it's like, oh, okay, this is the same storyline, but it's funny. It's very much like, what if you took Happy Gilmore 1 and Logan Paul tried to run a golf event? That's basically Happy Gilmore 2. Why can I taste like Vaseline? It's a very distinctive taste. I wonder, is it my eye medication? Oh yeah, my eyes are still busted. Seems like it's going to be a permanent thing. You know, I turned 33 and bam, I developed a permanent eye condition. Let me just wipe my eye, which is probably going to freak my model out. So fun fact, if anyone's not aware, you can in fact taste the things you put into your eyes. Here we go. Because apparently the ducts that generate like stuff for your tears also connect to your mouth, so when you put stuff in your eyes you can taste them. Yeah, oh lovely, I know, right? That's a fun fact you didn't need to know. I was laughing at, like, I turned, what was it, when I turned 30, I started crocheting and I started watching Downton Abbey, and I was like, oh man, my life is over. Crochet's going well. I have a half-finished Pikachu on my desk that I really need to finish this week, I swear to God. It's for a birthday present from like 2 years ago. I'm starting to finally catch up on all my my crochet stuff. What have I got next? I think the next one after the Pikachu is... Fuck, the Caramon. I said I was going to make somebody a Caramon plushie, but there's no Caramon patterns out there, so I'm like designing my own one, and that thing is going to be fucking huge. I need to redo a lot of it because I've like learned a couple of techniques and stuff like that since then, but we'll get there. I should probably take my meds later. I've realized I made sure that I have a lot of stuff. I had to do a shop yesterday and it was like €100 and I was pissed because it was just like, oh, this is stuff I need to function as an adult, like multivitamins. And I was like, why is this so expensive? even himself was just like, why is this €100? What did you buy? And I'm like, I bought supplements. I bought multivitamins. A similar connection thing, when I burst my eardrum, if I held my nose and tried to blow air through it, it would come out the hole in my eardrum. It could also feel my yeah, don't want to know that, but also yeah, that kind of like you're whistling out of your ear and your eye kind of thing. Oh, we have a new addition to the family. Her name is Brunhilde. She is an actual proper aircon unit for the office because the hot weather hit. We died. And we went off on an adventure and we found her. Zeep, you know this. I was giving you the breakdown of Brunhilde's specs. She's quite impressive. Don't think we're going to need her today, though, with the storm. I don't know how long the storm's going to last. I know Storm Fiona. Let me Google this one here. See how long... I think it's Fiona is the name of this storm. Ireland. Storm. Florus. No, I was right on the F, but not the rest of it. Let's see. 7,000 homes. Go away. 7,000 homes without power as 8 counties are under status yellow warnings. Status yellow warnings aren't too bad. So when it gets to orange, I start to worry. Yeah, Florus. What a name. Winds expected above 100 kilometers. Ooh, Scotland's gonna get pretty badly hit. They're reckoning winds of 160 kilometers an hour. The ferries are disrupted. Alright. I'll get brushed. I'll get brushed by a bit of the wind. Nothing really too major. That's grand. Oy, what else did I get up to? Like, I've been gone for 2 months. I should have more news than this. And I do actually have a lot of news, but I can't talk about any of it. It's the sad thing. One day I'll write a thing on r/Reddit you know, detailing the whole story anonymously. Hey, Emerald, welcome in. I apologize, Emerald, there's no audio at the moment, but welcome in. How are you doing? All the audio's broken, but you got your pop-up. You got to see Brendan Fraser. It's the one thing that's broken today. How are you doing? Yeah, no, it's all the work stuff that I'm not allowed to talk about. I was like, what's happened the last 2 months? A lot, none of which I can talk about. Am I seeing things? Is there a fox upon your screen? There is a fox upon your screen. How are you doing, Emerald? I also need to finish your present. You're alive. I'm alive. At this hour of the morning with coffee. I desperately need my coffee. I need to drink more of it and faster. But how are you doing, Emerald? How are you feeling? I know we were both getting we're both been chopped up and spat back out. You're a couch potato, good. That's a hell of a way to find it. She knows. She knows. She also got her gaming PC. Finally. And she's been a cretin. Trying to get her into gacha games and Mass Effect. And then trying to get my dad into... First thing he did, he's like, I want to play Star Trek and I want to play Bombshell Blonde. From like the retro age. And I'm like, alright then. Off you go. I don't think you've gotten out of the tutorial yet, but good luck. It got 5 minutes. I couldn't remember how to get it going. Well, you know, you can always restart. There's nothing saying you, like, because you're still in the tutorial. You're like less than 10 minutes in. You could always just restart. Or you could like open the settings and read the instructions. That's the thing. But yeah, my head, the one on my neck is awkward because I can't see the mole that I got removed. But I think I said I'm in the annoying stage where, you know, when you've injured yourself, right? And then the scab has healed over. And then the scab is at the point where it's ready to fall off, but not quite. So that whole area gets super fucking itchy, but you can't take it off because you could actually end up re-damaging the area. So the one on the back of my neck is at that point. One of them on top of my head is gone. It's fine now. But the other one is super, like, still in yeah, I'm a scabby bastard. Do you read the instructions? Yep. Oh, speaking of swearing, did anyone see the victory that the Irish had over YouTube recently? So there's a streamer called RT Games. Lovely chap, Irish fella. And basically, a while ago, YouTube brought in this thing where you can't swear within the first, I think it's like under a minute of your video, because then your video gets demonetized. And they demonetized one of his videos, and then he pointed out that these were clips of things from previous videos that he already had. And so they demonetized his entire channel, even though the videos that existed were prior to this rule being in place. And they almost like completely, yeah, I know, right? Trying to get an Irish person not to swear is like, what the hell? But yeah, they demonetized his entire fucking channel. Like, they nearly bankrupted the poor chap. So he went on a campaign where he just endeavored to, anytime he wanted to swear, he would say the word YouTube instead. And he turned YouTube into a bad word. To show how hypocritical the whole thing was. But he won. So apparently, I think they've remonetized his shit, and then they've redone their rules on swearing in videos. Specifically because of RT Games, and he knows that it was specifically because of him, because the monetization guy who he'd been talking with at YouTube, they put through the change. He's like, oh yeah, no, this is solely because of you. You turned YouTube into a bad word, and to show the ridiculous of it, so they've changed it. Like, you know what I mean? So woohoo! The Irish were told they weren't allowed to swear, and they took offense to that, and they made YouTube change their monetization practices. So good job, RT. We can all swear in peace now on YouTube. I'm going to unpin that. And then I think my thing is unpinned now. Yeah, grand. I've got new audio music for the beginning and the just chatting section of stream. Which I will post in the chat for you guys on Twitch, because on YouTube they can still see it. Basically, we swap that one over to Twitch only, pop that in there. Basically, Epidemic Sound were charging me €18 for a €12 subscription. And I didn't appreciate that. Like when I went into my billing, it says, oh, you're subscribed to like the €12 tier. But then my billing was like €18, and I was like, okay, no. Obviously, I wasn't online, so I turned it off as well. And then I was like, okay, I'm trying to find something that I can use. Because, like, you know, I'm casual, I'm part-time, I don't do this full-time. So I swapped over to, I found this place called Souls and Chill by Josh Nunez, which is done by GameChops. GameChops have a bunch of albums done by people, and as long as you credit them, recommend the albums, like they're chill. So I found like a lo-fi and chill version of Souls music. It's pretty sweet. But yeah, I don't think I have any other major changes for the stream. Obviously, I'll get the audio working. Radio Telefiche. You know what? I don't know. Let's look and see if it's Radio Telefiche. What does the RT in RT Games stand for? It stands for right trigger. Oh yeah, content streamer and YouTuber RT Game. Okay, RT stands for Rumble Tumble, which is a reference to the League of Legends character Rumble and his tumbling ability, according to fandom page, which is also original username. It was originally Rumble Tumble Games before shortening it to RT. Okay, and then the RT thing was for something else. Good. Boo that man. You know what, Zeep? You should go straight to RT Games, frickin' Reddit page or his channel. Go right to his Twitch channel or his YouTube and just say it to him. Just like, how dare you not have Radio Telefiche as your RT? How dare? How very dare? I got sidetracked as is usual. Let's go back to video games. I don't really think like I have. Yeah, I've got an itch to go back and play through Dark Souls again because I've been playing the Dark Souls 3 multiplayer mod, and the seamless co-op mod is what it is with my friends, and we just beat the Lord of Cinder. So we're having a welcome back, Emerald. So we're having a great time with that one. So I've got the itch to go back and play through Dark Souls like 1, 2, 3, maybe redo Elden Ring. But I also have the itch to maybe go play some other Souls games. Like I do have Lords of the Fallen, which I actually want to go back and play. I also have Mortal Shell. I do have there was a mechanical one. Was it last? What's it called? Let me grab my Steam. Yeah, I have a Souls itch again. I want to go challenge myself with stuff. So I've been playing Flintlock, which has some Sekiro and Souls-like vibes to it, so I was enjoying that one. What the hell day is this? It's a Monday, Emerald. Welcome to the beginning of the week. I no longer dread Mondays. I'm having a great time on Monday. Hell spells? You okay? Oh, I was doing Monster Hunter Wilds with friends. That's what I was. And then I bought myself Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn, because it was like a tenner. And I really liked the look of that game when it was announced. And everyone's like I've talked to is just like, okay, that sounds great. They like the trailers. They're like, why did this game kind of fall under the radar? And I was like, oh yeah, because it released at the same month as Helldivers 2, Space Marine 2, and like Frostpunk 2. It just got drowned in other games. Like it's a 7 out of 10. I've only played 20 minutes, so I don't have a rating for it. But generally speaking, across the board, it's a 7 out of 10. And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with a 7 out of 10. Or the weekend go, exactly. The cold has woken from his nap, so I'm gonna go to call the child. Treat your child like a flu virus. No problem. Thank you for the lurk, Zeep. I'm doing grand. I'm doing grand. I just need more coffee in me, and I should be good. This week should be good. But yeah. Sorry, Yanni baby. Yeah, I also bought myself a game called, or is it Moonstone Island? It's Pokemon meets Stardew Valley, and I'm like, I want to get back into that. So, boop boop. Morning blister, coffee. Coffee's a good idea. I also bought Darktide DLC for an Arbites because I've been playing my Arbites character in our Dark Heresy group. And hey, Dark Heresy's getting an actual video game release. I'm excited for that one. But other than that, I'm trying to see what else. Yeah, I've got an itch for Souls games. I'm trying to see. Like, so the whole thing is, like, our Wednesdays, Thursday slot will be replaced with another game. So I'm trying to see, like, what I want to do after playing through Dragon Age. And I am kind of tempted to play through the Batman Arkham trilogy on stream. Like, I have tons of stuff. Like, how many games do I have? I have 304 uncategorized games. So I have a ton of stuff that I could play. Things like Control as well. Death Stranding is also another one I want to play through. But I feel like I might play through Death Stranding by myself. It's just there's a cream for that. There's always a cream for that. How are your class? Are you now classed as a redneck? No? Why would I be classed as a redneck? Oh, is it because of the hole in my neck? I also played through the Dishonored series. I'm deciding whether or not I want to play a standalone game or I want to play through like a trilogy. Because once you play it, you commit to a trilogy, like, you know what I mean? You know, God of War, Ragnarok and all that kind of stuff as well. Ghostwire. But what is the Souls like? Oh, I could play Hollow Knight and hate myself again. My main problem with Hollow Knight is I just get lost. That's the problem. Yeah, Lords of the Fallen I want to play through. And then there's also the Lord of the Rings stuff, the Shadow of Mordor. Neo. I need to go back and play Neo. I enjoyed that game. That was a highly complex game because of the stances thing that you could do with it. I know Other Side is supposed to be pretty good as well. Let me see. I'm just scrolling through my games list. Bum bum bum. I should probably play some Monkey Island stuff. Oh, I should play the RoboCop game. That'd be great. Wait, did I? I think I was being crazy at one point and I set up like a magic spinny wheel to determine what game I was going to do. Let me see if I have it. Did I actually create such a thing? Was I nuts? Picker wheel. Accept. Log in. I think I did. I think I was freaking crazy. Need a Google maybe? Let's see. Battlefield supposed to be streaming. Do you know what? I was worried about streaming. I was. About coming back to it. Just because it had been so long. And I kept like pushing. Like even this morning I was trying to like talk myself out of it. I don't have any saved meals. It's on one of these account info. Just because it had been so long. And I wasn't like, oh, I kept putting it off and like making excuses. And then I was just like, you know what? I woke up at 7 because I was excited for this morning. And I was like, okay, if I'm waking up at 7 because I'm excited, I'm excited to be back. Yeah, we missed you. Missed you too, bae. Switch wheel. No. Alright. I'm trying to figure out which of my wheel picker accounts. Because it's a Google account, so I don't remember which one it is. Alright. No, I think I was crazy, and I think I basically made picker wheels for, like, letters of the alphabet. And then I think I made, like, all of the games beginning with A kind of thing was what I did. Log in. Let's try this one. Alright, let's try not that one. It's in one of these accounts. I only have so many freaking accounts because of freaking setting up Google Play Store accounts for phones. I kept forgetting what they were, and then one day I recovered all of them. So now I have a bunch of fucking stupid Google accounts. I'm like, okay, which one of these is this attached to? Okay, done. Switch wheel. Not that one. Okay. Fourth time's the charm. I can't wait to get back into playing main story for this game, though. I'm super excited. I love Lupa. Lupa is best. Lupa is favorite. Lupa goes burr. I was trying to explain that to somebody. It's like, why don't you just do this? I'm like in any video game, I'm like, I like to go burr. Alright? I like to go speedy. I like to go fast. No, where is this freaking account? Log out. Log in. Okay, it's not a Google account then. Is it this? Okay. That's confirmed that one. That's, at least I got some confirmation. Alright, so it's this. It is this one. The account was registered this. Where the hell are my wheels? I think my wheels are gone. Boo. Alright, that was... I'm not doing that again. I spent days making those. I basically made a wheel with, like, the letters of the alphabet. And then the idea was that when I finished the Dragon Age series, I would go, okay, let's play our next game. Spin the wheel. Should get paralysis choice because I have so many freaking games. Spin the wheel, pick a letter of the alphabet, and then pick a game from that letter. And that was my plan. I still might do that. Go back. It doesn't actually take that long. Just gotta remember to save my freaking wheels. Cheese wheels. No, but yeah, I've got the Dark Souls itch. I am still also, I was saying, I want to play through Dark Souls 1 on an actual challenge run. I came up with a challenge idea, and I don't think I specifically came up with this challenge idea. I think it has been out for quite some time. But the idea was that I played through Dark Souls 1 without leveling up. So it's a level 1, soul level 1 playthrough. And I think the idea behind it is that you go pyromancy, and then, because the way Dark Souls 1 works, I think I've mentioned this before. Probably have mentioned this quite a few times, actually. Dark Souls 1, their bosses are multiplicative of your soul level. So we'll just say the Cabra Demon. I don't know the actual exact multipliers, but the idea is that the Cabra Demon is, we'll say 32 times whatever your soul level is for determining its health pool and its attack, right? So the thing is that, well, if you're level 1 times whatever, so it should be feasible to do. Because you can spend your souls on leveling the actual pyromancy hand thing. I cannot remember what it's called because it is currently like 10 to 10 in the morning and this is not my usual wake up time. You buy pyromancies and you upgrade the catalyst, the pyromancy catalyst, instead of your level, and you play through the entire game that way. So it's more of a skill run. The only issue in it, I think, is there's 2 creatures in the entirety of Dark Souls 1 that is immune to fire, and I think that's Quelaag and one of the big fat ass demons who's on fire. I think everything else is still affected by fire. So it's like, okay, but Quelaag, I say this now, Quelaag isn't that hard. I can smell my coffee from here. Yeah. I was great because I didn't realize, I thought I was out of coffee, so I bought coffee from the shroom shop, and they were having a buy one get one free. So I got tons of it, and then it arrived, and then I also found all my coffee at the same time. So I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 tubs of coffee now. Whoops. So I'm sorted. This coffee's starting to finally kick in. I was silly. I accidentally stopped taking my reishi mushrooms. And I gave myself an anxiety spiral for like 2 weeks. And I was like, why did I do this? Why did I do this? So I'm back to taking them now. And the way I look at it is like, for context for anyone who's new in here, reishi mushrooms are not the funny mushrooms, they're just mushrooms, but they're good for enhancing your immunity and relieving stress and anxiety and just boosting your mood and well-being in general. Now, whether you believe that or not, like, I've always said it, like, if it's a placebo, well, it works, then is it really a placebo? But I have found benefit in taking reishi mushroom powders for stopping anxiety spirals. And I've also developed a new technique, which I found great, was journaling. So a lot of the problems is where I get this thing stuck in my head and I relive the moment over and over and over again. And I try to think through all the different possibilities of how I could have handled this differently, or I rant about all the things in my head that I could have done or said. And so I've found a technique called journaling, where basically you just go, no. You have 15 minutes to write out all of your angry thoughts into a journal. And that's it. Your 15 minutes are up, they're up. And it actually really works. Because anytime my brain starts to tick it up again, I go, no. You're only allowed 15 minutes a day to journal. You've had this rant. Move on. And my brain just kind of goes, okie pokey, and it just moves on. Yeah, it's basically, you're allowed to spend 15 minutes a day ranting into a journal, and then that's it. And because you've like compartmentalized and said, no, you're only allowed these 15 minutes, it helps break spirals that could last for days. You're probably out of journals. Actually, I've only written 2 things in my journal to like break the thing. It's when I've like, if I've been ranting about something in my head for over an hour, I go, okay, right, we're gonna write this down. Just stop it, because it'll go on for weeks and I won't sleep. So that's a new technique. It surprisingly worked very well. I'm quite happy with that one. So take note. Let's be truthful here. I watched K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, it's great. Music's great. I love it. I'm slowly getting my husband into the idea of watching it. Even you wrote down swear words, get out your system. No, I write down specifically what I'm obsessing over. And then it's the whole case of like, I start a timer. And then at 15 minutes, it's like, no. Even if I don't finish the sentence, it's like, no. Done. Finished. You had your rant. You got it out of your system. Done. I really like K-pop Demon Hunters. I want more. That and the lizard meme has just been stuck in my head for the past like week. But it helps. Every little bit helps. Tesco's. I got some juice. I got some juice. Yes. All right. Man, I need to go back. I'm just looking through my game list again. I need to go back and... do I want to try Sekiro again is the question. Do I want to put myself through that? You know what? I might play Sekiro off stream and record it. And decide whether or not I want to put it up. Sekiro is one of those ones where my brain has not clicked with the game mechanics. That's what I find with Souls games. My brain needs to click on into Souls mode and just go, yes, mechanics, I understand now. And I've never had that moment with Sekiro, and I've struggled. I've never gotten to a boss. Like, that's how bad I've had with that game. But now I'm thinking... I have a rule where if I've tried something 5 times and I don't, like, on the 5th attempt of trying to play something, it's gone forever. I don't waste my time after that, like. So I'm kind of like, Sekiro's on round 5 now. So if I do Sekiro, that could be the end of it if I don't like it. It's because I've tried so many times. I'm just concerned. And that's also kind of like I'm psyching myself out on it as well. Is that like every time I try it, I just don't progress past the same point. My problem is that I get to the monks with the fucking spears, and I've gone and I've grounded out the Kakakuri counter, and for some reason, I cannot pull the Kakakuri counter off when fighting the monks. I can do it in the training, because I'm just like sitting there waiting for the guy. But when it actually comes to the monks for some reason, I can never get it to go off. Those damn monks, I know, right? Shining Resonance is also... Is it a Souls-like as well? I feel like it's a Souls-like. No, it is in fact not a Souls-like. Okay. Oh, you put me back to the A section. Boo. Yeah, I've also liked stuff like the Outer Worlds to play through. I have tons of stuff. Scars is supposed to be very good. Scarlet Nexus was another anime one. I'm debating whether or not I'll do spooky games for October, by the way. I don't know if I want to put myself through that. But I might. Maybe I will. Oh yeah, the Surge. The Surge games are Souls-like, but I remember himself playing them and freaking hating them because they were very, very, very difficult. But like not like usual Souls games. Like they were difficult because they were mechanically clunky. Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. Is that demo still out? Oh yeah, Tainted Grail The Fall of Avalon is supposed to be like based off, it was a game based off like Souls and Oblivion. So like, I'm gonna play that demo. Did I install that demo? I'm gonna add that to my play later section. What was it called? Something of Avalon. I've instantly forgotten the name of the game. It was a demo anyway. Where is it? Other side. Project. Okay, it's somewhere around here. Quantum Break. Does anyone remember what I said the name of the game was? You doing a birthday stream? No, because I can't take time off for my birthday this year, so I'm thinking of not streaming. I might do a birthday stream on a normal stream day, and then just take the rest of the week to myself. It's not Shining Resonance. This is why I have shit for brains. Stray, Surviving Mars. Okay, no, I think we're filling down. Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. Why would you install? Install. I realize installing that right now might be a bad idea. It's also active, but it's a demo, so. Here we go. That'll work, yeah. Oopsies. I might go to the bottom and Emerald, what do you want to do for our birthdays? Oh, by the way, I sent you a picture of Emerald of a model kit, the Aliens model kit. Do you want me to pick that up for you? Because there's only one left in the store. Like, if you don't want to do them, that's fine. But I was thinking we could do a model painting day. Maybe... Shit, it's August. Holy crap, we're gonna be busy. Eat. Eat is good. Yes, eat. Eat the num-num. Crack, what does Blister want to do for his birthday? No, thank you, but I can help you with yours. No, I'm good. My painting's been going really well. I'm deciding whether or not to... I still need to redo... Brain will catch up with me. I need to go back to doing painting streams. They were fun, but I will be very honest. The painting streams, the Warhammer painting streams, I stopped doing them because I had a lot of a certain aspect of the Warhammer community being a certain aspect of the Warhammer community. and it kind of put me off putting my painting stuff up, because they were just being insufferable assholes, to put it mildly. But I might still put stuff up like on my Instagram of pictures and stuff like that. Maybe put up some like show off some of my painting. Yeah, it's just the whole thing of, oh my god, it's the girl who played Warhammer. Did you know that did horror that the Magnus did nothing wrong? You know, and I'm just like, okay, you're actually wrong. Magnus did everything wrong. He was, you know what I mean? It's like I'm running into a lot of people who are giving me painting advice. Where Basement Dwellers is actually pretty accurate, yeah. There are people who are trying to give me painting advice when I quite clearly on screen am already doing the thing that they're suggesting, and they're writing like full-blown essays onto like what I'm doing wrong and why I need to do this thing. And then of course they're offering to teach me how to paint, and I'm just sitting there going, bro, like the incident with the wet palette, like there's literally a wet palette on screen that you could see me using it. Like I'm already using a wet palette. Like it's just like, and I get it. It's like some people, a lot of them are like neurodivergent, and they don't understand that they're being annoying, atypical mouth breathers. But then there's those aspects of the community just like, oh well, you obviously don't know what you're doing, and I'm just like, okay, but a graphics graduate, an artiste, a painter. But my main point is, right? They're just like, well, I can teach you how to paint. I'm like, I have a husband. I never have hidden that fact. Who has 20 plus years of Warhammer painting experience. Why the fuck would I get lessons from you? And it's not like he's not in the background of those streams constantly, because he's usually painting beside me. And we're like talking and discussing things and showing each other our models. So it's like, it's just that like, that aspect of it is very apparent. So it's not worth the mental stress of dealing with it. So I might just leave my Warhammer stuff to like special events and to just posting on my Instagram. Or maybe even just like doing like a YouTube short where I like show the finished stuff rather than showing what while I'm painting. If I just show the finished result. But I do miss like putting it up on stream and talking with you guys about it. Though I am getting through my Raven Guard army, making great progress, so I might put progress pictures up of that. I have not forgotten about the magic. Throw my journal at them. Exactly, put them in the journal. I have not forgotten about the Magic the Gathering event for you guys at all. Trying to schedule this is a fucking nightmare. I want to do a 4-person Magic the Gathering event for you guys, because you guys redeemed it, and I know like me versus him is quite fun, but I actually kind of like 2 of my friends have agreed to partake. They are totally down. I even have like a potential 5th who wants to join in for hilarity. I can't go into details, but his deck will need to be censored on screen. What am I doing for my anniversary? That is a question and a half, because I just realized it's August, and I'm like, shit, because I've got 2 anniversaries in August, and we've got 2 birthdays in August, and I'm like, shoot, what are we doing? Ask himself what he wants done. I have no problem coming down and like cooking you guys another meal if you'd like that, for his birthday, or if he wants to go out to the place that he likes, I'm fine with that too. And then Emerald, we gotta figure out what we want to do for our birthday. But yeah, August is busy. I forgot. Yeah, no, Magic Gathering event. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, I am still planning that. But every time I've made plans, something has come up and it has fallen through. So I need to try and reschedule that. You know what? While I'm fucking here, let me open my Discord and message them. I'll be like, hey, shitheads, when are we doing this? Where is the chat? for you to do the MTG event. Super early for everybody, but I've just woken everybody up. Lovely. I've fed up, stuck in, eat out, joined event. We treat you for your anniversary. Birthday nails. Birthday nails. Okay. So the question is, first of all, where do you want to go? Do you want to go to the square? Do you want us to come down to you? Do you want to go somewhere else? Do you want us to come down and cook? Do you want us to come down and I get himself to cook for our birthday? Get the boys to cook for once. Man, I also actually just noticed I need to play through The Witcher 3. I am not playing through Witcher 1, 2, and 3 because I've played through Witcher 1 and 2 quite a lot. And I've had enough of that game. It's not that they're bad, it's just they're showing their age. I would have a chat with himself, yeah. Like, we have time to plan it out. We Happy Few is also a shout of a game to play. I'm not playing Undertale on stream. That would be a psychotic thing to do. The community are very passionate about Undertale, and they are very passionate about the right and wrong way to play that game, and I don't care about that kind of thing. I would just make choices as I go, which would make me an enemy of the community, so I will not be playing that on stream. There's so much stuff I want to do, but I just don't have time. Stray's also a game I kind of want to play. I want to play some casual, feel-good, fun stuff. But I also like letting you guys vote on what to do next. Because I feel like you guys picking games out that I may not necessarily have picked is kind of fun. I feel like maybe I should go back to Wolfenstein and play another one. I need food. I'll be lurking. No problem, Emerald. Oh, I've also lost a stone in weight. It's 14 pounds for those not on the metric system. I actually don't even know if that's the metric system. Oh man, I've got some games that I was halfway through that I want to play through as well. The First Friend, I think that's a casual little indie game. Far Changing Tides, I was enjoying that one. Dave the Diver is one of those ones where I kind of go back to. The Sojourn is a puzzle game, but I can basically, I'm one of these people, like, I can only kind of really do, like, 3 puzzles, and then, like, I'm just like, I'm done. I think my coffee's at the end of its rope. Move it out of the way. Pick up some water instead. Your loss found you again. Oh, it's okay, Emerald. That happens. Like, I thought I had a bad month last month because I had 4 birthdays. 4 birthdays to go through. So that month was difficult, and they were just like, no, you. But I felt the benefit of in my clothing. I've noticed my clothing's been fitting a lot better. So, whoop, making progress. Hopefully I'll be able to fit into my clothes so I can go back to the gym soon. I hate the gym though. That's the only unfortunate thing. And I am just gonna twiddle around there. Okay, just making sure that's working. Eep. Yeah, I'll try out the Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon later. Because I know it's supposed to be like Oblivion. I should specify the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. So yeah, I don't know. I'm always wishy-washy about stuff, but currently I've just been doing mainly Wuthering Waves, Reverse 1999, AFK Journey got some new stuff. UK Goddess of Victory has just been amazing. It's keep on going. And then HSR is very close to being in the bin. But it means because HSR is really close to being in the bin, I've started playing Zenless Zone Zero again, and I've been enjoying that, so that's good to see. Oh, I'm sleepy. Oh, excuse me. Oh, they need me to confirm delivery. Yes, these have been received. Shroom shop. Like 2 weeks later, it's like, hey, did you get your shit? And I'm like, yes. Thank you. Confirmed. Cool. And actually, yeah, that's the thing I want to do. I might boost up the Kick account and see if I can get that up and running. Because I'm saving money on not buying Epidemic Sound anymore. So I might see if I can maybe buy a subscription for Restream to... If I do Restream, I can stream, multi-stream. Please enter authenticator. Okay. Beep bop boop. Was there any games that anybody is excited to play or would recommend me to play? I know I've got Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, I spelled that completely wrong. I've got Ghost of Tsushima downstairs I could probably pull up on PlayStation. And obviously Ghost of Yotai is coming out. Well, I haven't really seen anything else that has interested me in the last while. Authenticator. See all. Sorry, I'm trying to sign into something. I don't see an authenticator for it, which is worrying. Is this one? Oh, it is that one. Okay. Yeah, so thinking of like multi-streaming has become a big thing. And I was already doing it, so I'm just like, might as well, you know, check it out. About me, I need to edit all of this. But we'll see. Might take some time to get it set up. Wouldn't take too long because I have all the stuff really done. I just have to input everything. Yeah, can't do TikTok though because TikTok keeps shadow banning all my accounts that I try to make. So I'm just like, okay, never mind. Like instantaneously, the first one I made got instantaneously shadow banned. And I was like, I didn't even do anything. And it's like you breach our terms of services. I'm like, but I didn't do anything. And I said to them like, I've made the account, and they were just like, you breach your terms of services. Like, all right, okay, Mr. Bot, I can't talk to you. I found out later on that it was you can't add links to third-party websites on TikTok because they will just shadow ban the account if you do, which is unfortunate. Also kind of fortunate because then I don't have to do TikTok. That's not a thing. And I gotta update a bunch of stuff as well. Okay, grab that. Let me cheeky do this in the background. Hee 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 hee. Dun dun dun. It shouldn't be too quick. I could probably do this like right now. We're gonna do this right now because I'm crazy. Oh, what are you getting for lunch, Emerald? What you having? Eggs on toast. How did you know I was about to ask that question? At the moment, I would like to go out for down here where we went before. We'll sort out details offline. Cool. That's grand. Just send me a message. Overlays? No. Where's my... Not assets. Where did I put this? I've forgotten where this stuff is. No, it's overlays. It is overlays. I'm crazy. But nothing's new about that. sorry, I got something in my eye. Alright, gotta find my offline one. Screens, offline, open, confirm. Yeah, I liked the event though for the Wuthering Waves for the anniversary. It was kind of cute. It is do. Yeah, I said I'll try to get the Magic Gathering event up. Ooh, there's a new Gundam card game that came out. Himself is super into it. I'm gonna change that one to. It's this one, I think. Nah. Save that. Why can't I push buttons? There we go. I'll get this all sorted in the background. Dun, 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 dun. Where's the... Close that. Close that. Oh, okay, don't have to put the links in anymore. It'll autofill it. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh, we found the cake. We found the cake. Dun dun dun. Preferences. Okay. This looks pretty simple to set up, actually. Streaming. Where's my restream? Maybe we might go live on Cake tomorrow. Where's restream? Why am I blind? Did I forget to edit this part? Whoopsies. It's fine. It's fine. It'll get going in a second. There you go. See? There you go. Dashboard restream. And we are going to go to add a channel. God, there's so much stuff now. Nom 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 nom. I don't have cookies. But I've got donuts though. Just some nice, simple jam donuts. Okay, and I would need... Yeah, I need to upgrade my restream. But I think like the upgrade for the restream is just like... Let me check actually. Three channels at once, pair channels, recordings, plus transcriptions, no restream watermark. Yeah, I think there's like monthly. If I pay for it all in one go, okay, I need to save up if I want to do that though. It's like if I buy it in like a year, it's like $16 a month, which is 100 a year. What's dollars to euros? That's the question. So it's like $16. It's €13 a month. So then 190 is like 164 for the year. Yeah, I don't have that amount of money. Sorry, Kick, you're gonna have to wait. And that demo already downloaded. Fantastic. Womp womp. Maybe in the future. Maybe once I pay my taxes, I'll endeavor to try multi-streaming on Kick. But at the moment, it is too much money. I've been playing Pokemon Emerald on my little handheld. Can I teach Fly? I should be able to teach Fly now. Right, this is the bag. I forgot how grindy the old Pokemon games were. But it's grand. Yeah, my flying Pokemon can now learn Fly. Which moves should be forgotten? It should be Sand Tomb. Time consuming. Yeah, it takes time, but what I'll do is like while I'm in work in a meeting, I'll have my hand held out. Or, you know, like I'm watching a TV show, I'll have it out and I'll just have it on my desk and I'll just be running back and forth. Alright, that'll save me some time. Can I use Fly yet? Or is it I have to beat the gym leader? I'm at the place where all the banana Pokemon are in Pokemon Emerald. And Pokemon, let's see, did I get a badge for flying already? Yeah, okay, I need a new badge before I can fly. Alright, I named my female Gardevoir Petunia. Because why would I not do that? For some reason, I don't actually fully remember why I did this. I remember, what shall I name my male Gardevoir? And my brain just goes, Petunia! And I'm like, yeah, that feels about right. So, Petunia it is. I just remember though, I didn't like the bikes in this game because they, you have to go back and swap bikes. So you have a bike that's super speedy that lets you go up slopes and go super fast in places, but then they also have a bike, technical one, which allows you to like jump across things. And like, I just remember like, I think in the future games what they did was they just made it so that you could push a button to swap between the two bikes, and I'm like, yes, thank you. Alright, the challenge has been completed. It was a fun combat event. I didn't see the point in picking up these items though in Wuthering Waves because they'd auto open the chests and automatically picked up all the items anyway if you just waited. Oh, the coffee has set in, and yet I have nothing else to talk about. What else? I had tons of stuff. It was 2 months. What else did I do? Oh, my local game store has a... Oh no, the coffee's gone. The yawning's back. Underworld Gaming has done this new cool thing where they put in the first of every month is a free painting day. So the idea is like all the table fees for painting has been like... You don't pay anything, you go in, you paint, and the idea is to like encourage the painting community to teach each other how to paint. More coffee? No. I need less coffee. I am actually hungry this morning. Don't have any food nearby though, that's the unfortunate thing. Oh, I forgot this game. Pokemon Emerald had the little hidden bases thing that you could, like, dress up and stuff like that. I don't need that. Too late. He stole the cake. Only reason I got out of bed is food. It's a whole case of, like, I've been up since 8. So it's been 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So my stomach's kind of waking up. Cake. Cake indeed, Emerald. This have you not been paying attention? This whole storyline is about a cake that was stolen. Evil cake thief. Wait, Phoebe's version of cleansing is just hitting people. I wish there was kind of voice acting. I get it, like, the little blobs aren't really supposed to, like, voice act. They're supposed to make cute little noises. I get it. But also, like, you had ice cream yesterday. Good for you. My brain turned off. That's a lot of traffic. Can you hear the traffic outside my window? Or are you talking about my brain cells trying to work? Because it might not be the traffic. It might just be the fucking storm outside. Both? Okay. It might just be the wind. Must have been the wind. Ooh, I'm getting substantially hungry. Try and fill myself up with some liquids instead. I don't eat food until after stream. And then I gotta go cook lunch.
Good. There's no time.
Yeah, well, they said the storm mainly gonna get. Ooh, sorry. It is. I might actually have to. I've got abdominal grumbles. Grumbles. Give me 2 seconds. I'll walk away and my model will freak out, but I'm just like literally just around the corner from the room. Hold on. There we go. That'll do it for the time being. I just suddenly got hit by that. Sorry. I gotta nom my donut and it should be good to go. At least the one thing is good now is that I definitely know when I am hungry. Like just now I was like, whoa, okay. No, I need to eat. Right. Done. Replenished. Hey, just in time for the challenge to be completed. Oh, my belly starts down at Jurassic Park. Yeah, I've noticed my stomach doesn't do that as much anymore. because of the meds I'm on. And my whole problem was, like, my stomach used to do that all the time, so I couldn't tell if I was hungry. But I also couldn't ignore when I felt hungry because it was painful. Right, hopefully that will settle me down for a little bit. Man, I cannot wait until we get, like, quest lines for Kelcharo. Everyone's super excited for him to have a quest line. I wish some one of the 4-star characters got little quest lines as well. Like, I know Lumi did for her launch. But, like, some of the older ones didn't. Like, I want more Motefi, please. I want to know why he's, like, part dragon. Or is he, like, slowly turning into a Tacit Discord? Like, what's going on? Am I out of juice? Am I out of sustenance? Alright, that's empty. I'll do. We got some time left. Ghost hounds are fiercer in packs. Yes, you are utterly fierce. They're just cute little cubes, guys. It's fine. And it's all because we're trying to save a cake. I mean, by the time we get through all of this, the cake will have been eaten and then never further be a lie. And then all the gaming references will be relevant. It's simply another commercial expansion. Yes, all of the cubes are super capable. They can do the things. I believe. New allies, I think? Yeah, new ally. We got Kelcharo. Hey, mate. How you doing? What's up, Baldy? How you doing? I'm good. I'm good. I thankfully am not a Baldy. I got to keep my hair when they did my surgery. But that was also a nightmare because I wasn't allowed to wash my hair for like a week because they had to leave like the wound basically open on the top of my head. They couldn't put any like coverings on it or anything, so I was like, but I got to keep my hair, so that's good. So by the end of it, because I couldn't wash my hair for 7 days, I was like, you know what? They could have just taken the hair and I would have been happy. Ugh, it was so uncomfortable not washing my hair. But it's all good now. It's all healed over. But how are you? What's up? It's been a while. And before you ask, Emerald, no, you're not hallucinating or going blind. Somebody over on YouTube coming in to say hello. That's why you can't see them. Because I know you. You're just going to be like, who are you talking to? I'm like, the other people. There's other people here besides you. Oh, did I forget to cut this out? Thought I was missing something. See, I knew, Emerald. I knew. Thanks for the info. Fine, anyways. But, I mean, what else am I supposed to talk about? My volume is low as fuck. Is my volume? Or is it the game volume or is it the me volume? That's the question. I'm still trying to work out. I said after coming back for 2 months, everything is broken. Because the game volume is supposed to be low because it's in like an idle screen at the moment. Why is my... Why is my audio broken? Why have you done this to me? Turn up the game volume a little bit. And then my mic volume is the U volume. Why is this broken? Let me turn off. I've turned up the input gain. Let's try turn this off and see how that works. I don't know if that made any difference whatsoever. But thank you for letting me know, Myth. I said everything's broken. I have no sound alerts even today just because they won't work for some reason. Like, they go off, but no audio comes through, and I'm just like chasing ghosts through the computer trying to figure out what is broken this time. Let's see if that makes a difference. And turn off one of the features. It's always the way, like, I work in IT, alright, and everything's always broken. It yeah, I remember, like, I was dating with a lady at a shop, and she was just like, level seems okay. Yeah, but the people on YouTube are like, but you're quiet. And I'm like, alright, I'm trying to fix it for both. No, she was like, I'm so sorry, my printer's broken. And I'm just like, it's okay. I work in IT. I hate printers. And she just started laughing. I was like, I completely understand. Oh, I recently broke my local McDonald's by accident. I went in, they have a new biscotti iced frappe thingy. And I ordered one, it had just come out. And then the guy at the machine was like calling his manager over because he didn't know how to make one. And then the manager came over and the manager's like, I don't know how to make this. And then like the secondary manager came over and was like, bro, just put stuff in until it looks like the picture. So they made like 4 different versions and I'm just like, I have caused utter chaos. Utter chaos. It was quite fun. I got it though, it was nice. But yeah, that was my IT tale of woe. Because also then I'm pretty sure the machine went into a fucking cleaning cycle afterwards and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, dude. I caused all of this. Smashy smashy. Here we go. Why is the bitrate dropping on that image so badly? What did I do? Might be the amount of particle effects though. That video is choppy as shit. Alright. Yeah, I love biscotti. If I see anything that has an option as biscotti, it's going in. Emerald, you're the fastest to respond. Is my voice louder now or is it worse? Let me know. I'm trying to get this balancing again. Again, thought it was just me with the PC. Sounds tough, I'm happy you survived. I survived. I'm glad the McDonald's guys survived. They were like panicking because they were taking so long to make it, and they were like kept coming over and apologizing. I was like, no, bro, it's okay. I don't mind. Like, I don't care. It's good. I'm not gonna freak out. I'm not a Karen, okay? I'm not gonna freak out just because, you know, you're trying to figure out the machine. It's fine. I understand. I worked in retail, and I specifically worked in a coffee shop before where they would introduce these new stupid pumpkin spice lattes. But they would change the thing every time. Like, how do you not know how to do this? I'm like, because you keep changing it. And you never instructed anybody on how to do it in the first place. So, like, how are we supposed to know? It's a tiny bit loud. Okay, nothing is drowning you. Is the game a tiny bit loud? Let me drop that a bit. I'm trying to find a balance between... I turned the game down. God, my stomach is hurting this morning. Let me try to get another drink. Now we play the game of, is it indigestion or am I hungry? Oh, it's my first week of my new meds as well, so I'm like really struggling to judge. Like yesterday I had like a donut and 2 slices of pizza because we had a celebration during the week, so we bought pizza, and that pizza lasted me like 3 days. Hey Monster, welcome back. I go with hunger since you're up early. Maybe? Like, it's distinctly, I might have to go do something about this kind of level of hunger. Like, it hurts. Might be indigestion. Never sure. Got ice cream and wine. Nice. Gluten? Yeah, I can have gluten. Monstrum, I'm not allergic to gluten. Or are you saying glutton? No, I think I get like a shop bought pizza from like your local like supermarket lasting 3 days. Pretty good. Gluttony, yeah, no. It's 3-day pizza. It's fine. I'm just saying I didn't really eat yesterday at all. Or Sunday. Saturday. No, yesterday was Sunday. Why is the days of the week so confusing? What is that? Sorry, I see something in the corner of my eye. I've got a pop-up. What is this? I don't want to find streamers to collaborate with. Here we go. Get rid of that pop-up. It's like, do you want to go collaborate with people? Like, no, I want to play my stupid gacha games. This is grand. After stream anyway, I'm gonna go cook lunch for the day. I think I've got some kind of prawn curry thing. Oh, I could just check on this. Like, I got my app here. See what I got delivered. I think it's like a Cajun prawn. Hello Fresh. I don't need an advert every time I open you Hello Fresh. I just need you to show me. Okay. So we got... Oh, it's the Moroccan prawns and roast veg couscous is what we're having for lunch today. So it's Moroccan prawns, roast veg couscous with a parsley yogurt sauce. It looks delish. So it's carrots, sweet potato, couscous, stock prawns. I'm gonna pronounce this horrendously wrong. It's ras el hanout. Baby spinach, parsley. Oh, that's what I need to check. There's a huge problem in Ireland at the moment. What time is lunch? Lunch is like directly after stream. Because that will be like 11 AM my time, and then by the time I cook it, it'll be 12, so it'll be lunchtime. There's a huge problem in Ireland at the moment with is it salmonella? I think it's salmonella. Like all the spinach, all the green leaf stuff has to keep getting recalled. Oh, did I accidentally delete my notification? Oopsies. Yeah, there's been a recall on like spinach and mixed leaves and stuff like that for listeria. That's the one, yeah, Emeralds. Yeah, there's a huge listeria outbreak at the moment. So we're basically all of our HelloFresh, we keep getting warnings saying, hey, if you have any like mixed green leaf veg, throw it out. I'm like, oh, okay. Let me check the thing again. It should be on the... Yeah, I gotta throw out my baby spinach. Yogurt, aioli, and honey. Spinach won't make too much of a difference. It just won't have a lot of leafy green in it. It's fine. And then what else we got this week? I got a paella style prawn and chorizo orzo, chorizo and olive rigatoni, a bacon and cheese linguine, and then a lean beef and creamy mash. I got frozen yogurt bites. That was this week. I need to make that. I need to bake them. That was my treat for the month. Yeah, it's yogurt, coconut milk, chocolate chips, hazelnuts, and blueberries. And I need sugar. I have sugar at home. And it's like you make it, you freeze it, and then it's like a brittle. Yes, that's what salmonella. I thought it was listeria. Monstrum. I got that wrong. I was like, there was salmonella threat another week for something else. What was that, Emerald? I missed part of your thing. Monstrum, yeah, HelloFresh is the thing I get now where it's, you pick your meals for the week, and then they ship you the exact amount of food that you want, and it's cheaper than doing local shopping, so, like, Ras El Hanout. It's a nice sauce. Salmonella, then just, I can hear all the slipping clients cry. Both salmonella and listeria at the moment. Yeah, there's a huge amount of it, and it's, like, it's been going on for, like, well, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks now. There was a couple of farms that were affected by it, so it's like, oh, okay. They're like, not all the batches were affected, but like for safety, just throw it all out. Like, okay. But they are doing a nice thing where they're crediting everybody. I had a thought of disease. It can still happen, like anywhere. I think my Ras El Hanout comes in like a paste. It's pretty nice. But yeah, it's just an outbreak at the moment. It just means that, like, you know, they're like, your batch should be safe, but for posterity, we can't tell you to eat it. We can't fully tell you it's safe, so please throw it out. It's like, okay, cool. I love the fact that it was one of the weeks where I had a mild panic because they sent us an alert going, oh, there might have been a batch of listeria in your spinach. And I'm like, I've already eaten this. The alert for it was like a week late. And I was just like, excuse me, sir. That's not great. I've already eaten this. Yeah. There's one particular farm. It's a couple of farms. It's like 3 or 4 farms have an outbreak at the moment. Drink plenty of water. For what? I'm already drinking tons of water. I got my sippy cup. I'm good. Alright. Oh girl, I had so much fun with this combo. I don't have the combo anymore for Yinlin, Changli, and Shorekeeper anymore. I think I've swapped it to Shorekeeper, Changli, and Lupa now. For a while it was Shorekeeper, Yinlin, and oh my god, Jinshi. Sippy cup, exactly. Oh, the Grumblies, yeah, exactly. Keep the Grumblies at bay. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Just keeping an eye on the time. Oh, Monstrum, have you seen that there's a new Gundam card game, but the card game comes with models? Have you had a chance to try it out yet? Himself is super excited, as you can imagine. He's like bought all the decks, and he's bought all the boosters, and he's bought all of the models, and they're already painted and ready to go. It's fun so far. It reminds me of... Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. It reminds me of the Digimon game. It's very similar to the Digimon card game. I like it because it's got a set amount of... Like, unlike with Magic the Gathering, like, you can mana ramp super quick. And you can't do that in this game. It's got a set amount of resources every turn. It's expensive. Boo. It's super cheap over here in comparison to, like, other card games. So, like, it's very cheap. Sorry, my nose is itchy. But yeah, it's got every turn you gain a new resource that you can use, and then your number of resources you have determines what level you're at, so you can only play cards of the same level as the amount of resources you have. And yeah, it's good so far. It's interesting. It's definitely needs a second booster box for support at the moment. Like, the bones of the game is there, and there's enough like diversity like for you to be good, but like I think the second booster box will definitely help get better, not mechanics, like better synergy with different cards. Oh, the Gundam in Asia is having trouble with Scalper and a horrendous market price. In Europe, it's more a case of, like, getting any stock in at all is the problem. Because a lot of stuff, we've noticed that a lot of games... what time you finish stream? I should finish in, like, the next 10 minutes. Emerald, so around 11. because then I want to go and make lunch. But this is the whole thing of, like, in Europe, we're having a lot of problems with trying to get stuff in. So, like, the Magic the Gathering, even, for example, when they had their Final Fantasy event, we got pretty much no stock. I want to go shower. Well, you can go shower. You don't have to hang around, Emerald. I'm not going to hold you hostage. You could always just leave me on your phone. while you shower. Listen to me while you shower. That's so weird. Don't do that. Alright, challenge complete. I need to make sure. One sec. Yeah, we have 10 minutes left. Some people are fainting. I need a shower. Stinky. Stinky lady. Go shower. Stinky. Bye, Emerald. The Gundam stock here also depleted, especially kit that came out for the last 4 years, so it's caused the markup pricing. Yeah, there's tons of scalpers. We've noticed that a lot of places have now, especially Pokemon cards is a weird thing in Europe. Pokemon is like, a lot of people are like scalping or like buying the packets to then like crack them open and sell the cards individually. So it's like hard to get any Pokemon stuff. And like, especially because like it's for, a lot of it's for kids here. So the Pokemon scalpers, as we're referring to them, is like kind of like a lot of stores have basically like, cool, so we're moving all of our Pokemon product behind the counter. And you can only buy one to try and stop this from happening. Because the only way, really, to get a lot of Pokemon cards in, specifically in Ireland, I know, is to buy them off, like, Card Market and stuff like that. And they're just like, no, let the kids have the fucking Pokemon cards. Guys, come on. Buy Blister, take it easy. Yeah, they've had to, like, introduce anti-scalping methods for Pokemon cards so kids can play Pokemon. Oopsies. Oh, I've just... Sorry. Something stuck in my... It's the first thing in the morning. I was just like, my eyes are full of gunk. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to cooking. I still have, like, a vegetable curry that I made. I think it's like a Thai green curry, but it's vegetables only. From Sunday. Oh, did I forget to put that in the fridge? It's gonna be stinky. Is this weird weather going on at the moment where it's like, it's so hot, it's soup, but it's also super fucking windy. It's like, and then breezy. So it's like, is it hot? Is it cold? It's like a Katy Perry song. There's no hype at all about Pokemon cards, so the scalp part is not a problem. Yeah. I think it's a lot of the pocket trading card game that you can get on your phone kind of revitalized people buying Pokemon cards, especially among kids. They're just like, well, I got this one, I want the cardboard. And it's like, okay, we'll get you cardboard, sweetie. Don't worry. Who's messaging me? Oh, not this again. Nobody's messaging me. So I have like a weather app on my phone that pings me to let me know the weather. So I uninstalled it because I don't care. It's Ireland. It's going to rain. And it's going to be cloudy. That's kind of all I need to know. And I've uninstalled the app, and yet somehow the app is still pinging me. I do not understand. Your fabulous chest. No, Cartelia is not going to be envious of your chests. Trust me, bro. You're waiting on a Warhammer type kit for Gundam. Ooh. Is there one in the works, or is it just a case of you want one to exist? Because we just obviously with Warhammer, we just had the Saturn 9 box just got released. So I have one, but it's for my birthday. Himself got commissioned to paint a bunch of terrain for a local game store. And what they did was they oh, there's one in the work. Oh, okay, cool. Should ask himself about that one. He probably knows about it. But he basically was commissioned to do paint a bunch of the terrain for the local game store. And rather than giving them cash, they gave him store credit. And he got some Saturn 9 boxes. He got me one for my birthday. So what I'm doing is I'm not opening it until my birthday. My plan is to get all of my Raven Guard that I currently have built and painted. And only then am I allowed to open my Saturn 9 box and then build and paint those ones. To make me stop bouncing all over the place and actually sit down and do some proper hobby. But I've also almost got... I got my 10 Terminators with lightning claws are fully painted now. I've got my Librarian, my Chaplain, and my Praetor fully painted. I've got a set of 10 Jump Pack Raven Guard guys. They're done. And then I'm working on my 20-man tactical squad. I've got Gundam Assemble. Oh no, I've heard of that now that you've said the name. Gundam Assemble sounds familiar. So I think himself is waiting on that one as well. Yeah, I'm working on my 20-man tactical squad. I've got 5 of them done, I think. And then I have a 5-man Termi squad with, I think it's dual bolters and then chain claws. No, not chain claws. Like they're inbuilt chain fists, I think it is. They're done. It's in a one package with the Gundam card. Oh, yeah, no, he has those. Those are the models. Yeah. I thought it was a different one you were talking about. But yeah, he has those. I'll get himself to put pictures in the Discord for you, Monstrum. Because he's got them built and painted. He really enjoyed them. Yeah, he was super excited. I think the local game store is also basically like, oh, can you bring those in and put them in the case so we can show them off? And it's like, yeah. Yeah. You could totally do that. It might be better for us to, like, if we buy them here and then ship them to you, Monstrum. That might work. It'd be cheaper than the scalping. We send you all the Gundam. But yeah, once I have the 20-man tac squad done, I'll have all my tanks to do, but I'm thinking I'm going to get himself to quickly redo them for me just because the way I do mine is I spray white and then I Ultramarines blue contrast and then I Black Templar contrast because I don't like the Raven Guard just being this plain flat black. And it works out really well, but I found with the tanks there was an issue where obviously the tanks are much bigger, so you can kind of see the brush strokes on the tank, but then he did one where it was airbrushed and it was really good, so I might just say to him, hey, can you whip out the airbrush and redo the tanks basing? So I say tax is in tactical squad, so it's a 10-man, it's a 20-man unit of dudes with bolters. But I do have, I think you can do, because the new edition came out, it's 3rd ed now. I can't remember if you could do tank squads in the second one. I'm not sure about the 3rd edition. We've kind of, himself has been reading through the rules, so we're like, we might play games soon to get familiar with it. Yeah, people are super excited. I cannot wait to build the Saturn 9 Dreadnought. He's a big chunky baby. He's huge. He is humongous. And I gotta decide what I want to put on him though is the big question. Because I have the Raven Guard, like custom Dreadnought. And then I have an artillery platform. I forget which Dreadnought that is though. And then I have another one in a box somewhere. I still need to build some of my Dreadnoughts. Bum, bum, bum. But, alright. Let's go. I think we're almost done. But I said I'll be back tomorrow. with the second half of the castle event. Even with cutting out all the in-between, there was a lot to do with this castle event. I never fully finished it either because I basically got so far. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, little pause, and then we are done. So let me swap back over to my main big ass screen. And then we should be done for the day. Thank you everybody for joining in. I hope you enjoyed me being back. I will get, where is my browser stuff? So my audio. There we go. I'm still adjusting things, but we'll get there. Don't you guys worry. All right, so I will see you all tomorrow for the second half of the castle event. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Let me see. For those of you on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And then for those of you on Twitch, please hang around. I'm going to see if somebody is around to raid. It's quite early, so I might not have anybody. But let me double check. Oh, Noel Vilroyd is on. And he's watching stuff about Armored Core Last Raven, which turns 20 today. The hardest Armored Core, ? Indeed. So we are going to start the raid. I'll send you over. Please do go say hello if you want to. And again, I will talk to you all tomorrow. More Wuthering Waves. And then hopefully the streaming schedule should be quite regular going forwards. Obviously I still have some medical stuff coming up. But I'll keep you guys posted. And hopefully we'll get back to doing some shorts and some other stuff. Alright, so bye!